What is up, my friends? Welcome back to the channel. So recently an article popped up in my Google feed that I found pretty intriguing. A watch company by the name of Anicorn is making high-end limited edition watches modeled after the Sega Genesis and the Mega Drive. So in this video, I'm going to briefly talk about it and give you my thoughts. So let's get started. As someone who is a huge fan of the Sega Genesis, it was my first console that I purchased with my own money back in 1990, and also a lover of watches ever since I was a kid, this was right up my alley. So first off, let's take a look at the article real quick. It says, titled as limited edition luxury timepieces, these are crafted with the utmost care with not so subtle nods to the original console designs and regional differences. Each watch is crafted with metal official logos, leather straps, and a transparent glass back so you can see the insides working their nostalgic magic. Yeah, we're going to talk about that in a minute. Unlike normal watches, these show the time through a small section at the top, which resembles the cartridge slot, as if time is peeking at you through the console's face. Each watch version is in limited supply, costing $800 each. The Genesis edition is exclusive to North and South America, and the two Mega Drive editions will be exclusive to the rest of the world. These watches will go on sale December 5th, 2023 at 9 a.m. Eastern Time, 2 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time, and will come with a unique unboxing experience that resembles the classic consoles. Yeah, at that price point, it better. Alright, so before I give you my thoughts, let's look at a close-up of the movement itself. So it appears to be using a Japanese movement, specifically the Seiko NH35A, which is a 24-jewel automatic movement that can also be hand-wound, so no batteries, which again, you better have at this price point. It's one of the more frequently used movements in the watchmaking industry, mainly due to its affordable price and reliability. Overall, it's a solid entry-level automatic movement. Now, as far as the design goes, I'm not gonna lie, I think it's pretty slick. I like the clear exhibition case back so that you can see the automatic movement. The strap looks nice. There is no mention of size on the website. If I had to guess, I would probably say this is gonna be around 40 millimeters. That time window, I'm just not sure about. I think turning that horizontally would replicate a cartridge slot a lot better and make it look more like the original console. Overall, though, I think it looks pretty cool. So do I like the price, and ultimately is this something I would buy? Short answer, no and no. I'm struggling who this watch is for. Watch people typically tend to be on the snobby side, and I think you can kind of break down watch lovers into two categories. There's people like myself who like the functionality of a watch, the whole analogness, and not have to look at your phone to see what time it is, but also to use the watch as an accessory to whatever you're wearing and kind of express yourself. And then there's people that wouldn't be caught dead with anything less than some high-end $10,000 or higher watch on their wrist. Joe Sixpack's not going to spend $800 for this watch. And your neighbor that owns a boat, he wouldn't be caught dead wearing this thing.
Guess who's got 2 tickets to Bumpin' Thighs? Yeah.
When your price point is $800, you're now competing with watch brands like Hamilton, Shinola, Tissot, Movado, all brands that I would gladly own over this. This being a novelty watch, there's just not many settings other than like a convention that I could see myself wearing this. And usually at a convention, I'd be wearing like a beater or something like this Zelda digital watch that I sold for 70 bucks a couple years ago at Mo Game Con. Now, do I think this thing's a complete piece of shit? Absolutely not. I think it's a nice looking watch that they did really well with decent movement inside. It's just that you've outpriced the average consumer and the watch snob. This just isn't cool enough. So would I recommend this as an investment to a watch collector? No. I really can't see this watch appreciating that much over time. I think the ceiling for this thing is maybe $1,000, possibly $1,200, but it's a novelty watch and it's by a brand that's not that well known. So this is not something I would recommend as an investment. I think a better investment for your $800 would maybe be like a Time Crisis Arcade 1-Up.
You're joking about that, right?
Ha ha!
But seriously, I like it. At the end of the day, though, this just isn't for me.
I don't think so.
All right, guys, that's my thoughts on the limited edition Anacorn Sega Genesis watch. What do you think of the design? Would you drop $800 and rock this at a gaming convention? Let me know in the comments. I would love to hear your thoughts. And as always, if you enjoyed the video or you learned something, make sure to like and subscribe and turn that notification bell so you know when I upload videos like this one. Thanks so much for watching. I will catch you on the next one.